Hello, everyone. Welcome. So, just got done with the Paragon battle, or the guild war with our high stats. We did end up losing a troop. Spoilers. Hey, 11 times tribute. That's nice. But yeah, that didn't go over very well. I can't believe I actually died to double famine. That is insane. They are very annoying. Hit like 135 or something. But hello JCG, hello Bridget, welcome, welcome. So today we're mainly going to be messing around with the new troop as well as the other troop I haven't even bothered using. I don't even remember what its name is, which is why I called it the Yellow Guild War troop in the title. Where'd it go? It's under Dragon's Claw. I haven't bothered trying setting up anything with the Puritan yet. Puritan? Puritan. I think it's Puritan. We're going with Puritan. But yeah, I haven't bothered doing anything with Puritan yet. Pretty sure it'll be something with Princess Elspeth. Actually, let's go do that right now. Might as well. So what shall we do with this? Let's go clear out that team and see what we'll do with a Puritan. Okay. Well, let's throw in a Princess. Wrong. Why am I typing an R in Princess? Wait, what? 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 What am I typing wrong? Oh, I'm still in Dragon's Claw. I was like, that is definitely not spelt wrong every single time. It's because I'm in Dragon's Claw. Fail. Okay, so get that. What is amazing in yellow? That is what we need right now. But hello, Javier. Hello, Jess. Hello, Amanda. Hello, Arturo. Hello, Golkman. Hello, KrissTigger. Hello, Steelbound Olis. Hello, Henny. Last night, before the stream ended, someone asked what the best all-common team is currently, and you're curious yourself. Yeah, I believe it was the Drew that ended up asking. He was actually just in chat, too. I should probably go tell him we're streaming. Let's see. Streaming. I can't even spell. Streaming on... Oh, streaming... There we go. I can't type. There we go. Okay. Yeah, as far as all common team, I'm pretty sure it's Wraith first slot with triple rockworm. I did end up mentioning it, I just didn't bother doing it. We can definitely do it though. Yeah, I was thinking possibly Guard's Avatar. Guard's Avatar doesn't really gain much of a benefit from it. I don't really think we'll be able to do anything with this, to be honest. Like, what's the highest possible yellow? We can maybe try doing Garuda into some kind of loop if we're going to do that. Like into the reds coming back down. I could go Humility and buff into something, like a Draculus. That may be our best bet. I think I'm going to try that. Okay, this is going to be a really weird team. Humility, Draculus. Okay, let's see what this does. And we'll go a double yellow banner, of course. Here we go. And let's see how horrible this rolls. But let's go test it. Garuda? I was thinking Garuda. I don't think I'm going to be going for it for this, though. I'm just kind of messing with it real quick. I'm pretty sure there's no actual viable team. But I wanted to test it at least once. I haven't gotten to use this thing yet. Well, Famine doesn't gain much benefit from extra stats. That's the only problem. Famine's already amazing without any bonus stats.
Mana Surge.
Alright, we'll just throw it out in reds, one of the Draculus colors. I was hoping we'd get our yellow back. Oh, I could do it on Night Coronet and hope it lands on yellow. Or I could kill off Humility, but that would defeat the point because he's the one we need to cast. Let's see. I guess we take red into brown. We'll just throw down a Draculus. I was trying to one-shot with it. We did get one magic buff on him already, but I need another one to really make it work. Alright, so let's try getting another buff on him, and then we can just team wipe the entire team. Oh, there we go, Night Coronet. Don't really need it though, but I guess we have it. So, what do we even throw here? I guess we'll throw it on red. Looks like quite a few of them. And nope, we hit on HP, so we'll just re-throw it again if we get it. Yes, we do. Throw it again. Come on, hit magic, hit magic. Come on. Come on. We could always hit Princess Elspeth into something. Like kill out our Night Coronet, but if it doesn't hit on yellow, that'd be pointless. Come on, yellow. Ah. No. not what we needed. Well, I'll just throw another one. At this point, I might as well just throw Draculus and then just try getting a second cast. Because if we don't get a magic buff, it's going to be pointless. Just throw a skull, I guess. There we go, we won. That was easy. Well, that's what I wanted to mess around with. Though the 10 extra stats that we ended up getting from the Periton actually didn't really make much of a difference, because it would have had overkill regardless. Yeah, Periton's basically useless. I guess you could kind of use it in some kind of Valkyrie team too if you wanted to. But you could also use the red one for that too. And if you use the red one, you could use it with like Crimson Bat and stuff. So yeah, I don't think there's really much use in the Periton then. Because everything that they can do, basically the red one can do better. And there isn't one specific troop where I believe a Periton would be better than a Humility in a team. Basically, anytime you'd ever need something like a Periton, you would just go Humility instead. Unless there's some kind of Princess Elspeth into a Periton for yellow combo I'm not aware of that would work. Guard's Avatar was mentioned. That would be one of them. I guess we could try that too and just see what happens. So let's go replace that. Throw in a, like, honor... Like an honor, and then a guard, and see what that does. Actually, we could even humility first slot. Yeah, why not? Sure. And humility. And see what that does. Okay. Oh, that is one bad thing about next patch. There's some weird interface difference for the whole troop menu, and some of it is pretty bad. I don't know if they're going to be changing it in the future. But it's a lot harder to do really quick searches. It's also, you can't save your slots. Like if you wanted to put something into third slot, it does not let you. You have to do the first slot, then the second, then the third, then the fourth. It doesn't, like, let's say you're like trying to figure out what to do and you put like one troop into first and then another into third, and then you're thinking of what you want for your second and fourth. You can't actually do that. You have to think of your first, then your second, then third, then fourth. You can still reorganize them, but you can only reorganize them when you have 4 of them. It doesn't, like, if you go put down a troop, you have nothing in your team, and you drag it over to the third place, it'll currently allow you to do that. But in the current version of the 3.05 patch, they might change in the future, but how it currently works, it is not possible to actually save it into wherever you want. It's a little annoying.
Mana surge.
Let's see. Hello, Timothy. That's a long hello. Bring back the berry. What's the berry? Hello, Kelly Heroes. Welcome. What did you get? A taco? Wait, oh no, hello, taco. I thought you said you got a taco for a second. But what did you get? Hello, taco. You got a taco. Tacos are good. Taco Tuesday. It is Tuesday, right? Yeah, Taco Tuesday. What did you get though? What do we throw here? Let's just do it on a red. We'll throw that down. Hey, we got it. Nice. Okay. So we should be good to go from here. We don't have enough to one-shot at the moment though. I might just have to keep looping, even though we already have everything. Maybe we'll get magic or armor on him. Oh, there we go. There's magic. I believe armor is actually better value. Yeah. Yeah. Armor would, I believe, give him like a... Actually, they're both about the same boost ratio, regardless of if we give him magic or armor.
Mana surge.
Oh, you got an Aurora on your very last key. Wow, that is really lucky. Nice.
Mana surge.
I'm trying to get damage on this thing. It is not working out that well. But, yeah, I guess this works okay with, what's his name? Guard's Avatar. So this is mainly just humility looping endlessly.
Mana surge.
Which is why I mentioned that's probably better than a Periton. Because this team is basically all humility right now. The Periton was kind of just there. Oh gosh, I just gave it so much. I don't even think that's enough to one-shot yet. Look at how much magic she has. She does not need any of that magic. I don't think she boosts anything off of magic. The only thing that she might is, I believe the knight she summons is based on that magic level. But of course, anything higher than 20 is pointless on that. Okay, let's throw down the humility. I don't even think that's enough damage. Oh, it is. Oh, no, it's not. The Grave Knight will finish it. Okay, so let's throw the Grave Knight, and down it goes. Did you, wait. Did you know Wolf Garrick can devour a stealthy troop? Yeah. The random devour can. You can't target it element devour on a troop like that. But yeah, everything that randomly hits like that can. Random hits can always hit stealthy. It's only when you have the initial target can't. Like for example, if we were to go like a Wolf Garrick right here, and let's say this guard's avatar was a Wolf Garrick. Actually, this is a really bad example. I don't have anything with stealthy here. Oh well. Pretend this Valkyrie has stealthy, and pretend this is a Wolf Garrick. If this humility, or if we were to kill that humility with our targeted damage, and then we get a random devour, it can hit the one with stealthy. It just hits randomly based on anything that's there. But yeah. Yeah, he can hit his stealthy, but he just can't hit his stealthy with his initial damage. But he can hit the stealthy with the devour chance. Same thing with, what's his name? Hobgoblin. Like, he can't target his initial attack. He does damage to an enemy, and then the same amount of damage to a random enemy. The initial damage that he targets cannot be targeted on a stealthy troop, but the random hit that he does after the initial damage can hit a stealthy troop. And if there was only 2 troops on the enemy team, and one of them had stealthy, this would actually guaranteed hit the stealthy one every single time, because you would target the one that doesn't have stealthy, and then the other shot would hit the stealthy. So yeah, anything that randomly hits like that will end up hitting stealthy troops. Only when they're specifically targeted does stealthy stop against it. Hello Leo, welcome. And let's go back to Dark Priestess. Let's see, we'll mess with this one. This is still my favorite so far, out of everything we've done with it, which we ended up doing about 5 different teams or so. Not too many, because she's very limited in the amount of things that she actually works with. But this is definitely the strongest so far. I don't know if you guys have tested anything else in the past day or not, but this is about as consistent as I can really find for it. It's actually a lot of fun to play too, even though it's not the quickest of teams. I really love this team. Even though I'm probably not going to be using it much after this week, the concept of it's just really refreshing to see a new kind of build out there that actually works. Because normally most other stuff gets built into builds that already exist, whereas this one's kind of its own thing. Okay, so let's go explode this, get all the manas we need, and then throw the cycle down, and we're good to go. Okay, so throw the little poke, get our attack buff, heal it up. Nice, we get the kill. Another skull on top. Oh wait, we didn't get an extra turn. No extra turn, just the kill. So we'll go heal it back up. Hasn't even gotten through our armor yet, and we keep giving it more armor off the princess as well. I really wish the princess gave HP. This team would be perfect if she actually gave HP. Did we bother with a skull? No. I think we can actually kill it with explosion damage. Yeah, we can. Only 3 HP. So it's gonna die to Gorgolfa right here. And down it goes. Hello, Lowlights. Welcome. Oh wow, a lot of green right there. And we just keep throwing it down, throw down more skulls, heal it back up if we need. Otherwise, we'll just Princess Elspeth it. Wow, that was way overkill. And yeah, that's match. And down it goes. Yeah, the website is down. I did check that earlier and made a post on it. Oh, did they mention something on the Discord? I mentioned it on the forum. I haven't been using the Discord, like, at all. I really should start using it some. I don't know. I've never really bothered using Discord. Discord and Skype are, like, 2 things I've never really bothered with. I've used them some in the past. I don't know. I just can't get around really using them. Because I'm not really that social, so I don't really bother with, like, social platforms like that. I kind of avoid them as much as I can, which is why I'm not normally on the Gems of War Discord thing.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
How active is the Gems of War Discord, by the way, anyways? I know it was semi-active when it first came out. I don't know, has it gotten more active since then, or has it kind of just died out a bit? I don't even know. I haven't even been on it for probably 4 months now, to be honest. Some kind of very long amount of time. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go for a skull here, just because Princess Elspeth will be enough to clean it up. Salty is active there. Oh, okay. So that's where the salty is always is. Always is. Is that sentence? Is that sentence? Well, we'll go throw that down. Let it do its barrier. It only gets 1 barrier. Unfortunately, we don't get to Gorgolfa tap it off because it's in the back line. So we're gonna have to hit it twice. Yep, or we can kill it before it does it. That works too. Is that enough damage? No, we're 2 HP off, so, or 2 attack off. So we'll go do that, and 1 skull is enough, and double skull is more than enough. Tacet logs into Discord, has 4,000 tags. I probably would, to be honest. Not that many, but there are probably a lot of people who bother to message me. It wouldn't be that many though. There'd probably be a couple dozen. Yeah, Discord, you definitely don't want to try to contact me there. There and Facebook, even though they're both kind of platforms that are used to contact people. Those are like the two worst places you could ever contact me. These days, assuming what you're talking or asking for is Gems of War related, the absolute best way to contact me is just to message me on the Gems of War forum.
Mana surge, mana surge.
And for anything not Gems of War related, normally just by email is the easiest way. Because I always check my email every day. Or normally every day. Sometimes I don't bother. Let's see. Where on earth do we go here? This is a horrible board. You're using Queen Jezebel and you're calling her Princess Elspeth? Oh, sorry. Queen Jezebel. Have I been... Wait, am I doing that again? I did that all yesterday as well. I kept calling her Princess Elspeth. She is Queen Jezebel. I don't know why I keep calling her Princess Elspeth. Probably because I keep using Princess Elspeth so much and not her. But yeah, she is Queen Jezebel. Or Queen Yes. I don't know why I keep calling her that. I was doing that a lot yesterday too. I'm not even noticing it. Oh, I can't take a skull. We'll just have to go for Geralta. But yeah, that is Queen Jezebel. There is a big difference between the two. Neither of them are played even remotely similarly. Although they both do generate mana in a way. So I guess they're at least similar in that regard. Other than that, they have nothing in common though. Well, we can move that over. Well, I guess they have blue in common. Let's see, we'll go throw that down. Yay, we missed the skull. I really wanted that so he wouldn't death mark us. I think I have to take a skull and hopefully not die here. And then we can cleanse it either by Emperina or Explosion. Probably Emperina. Okay, good, it did not die. I haven't lost, I'm gonna jinx it soon though by saying that. But so far, I haven't lost Gorgolfa yet when using this team. Yeah, we'll do that. Throw Explosion. Probably should have taken that skull because now an Explosion won't be enough to kill it. Oh, that will. Okay, so we'll just throw down some skulls, use Princess Elspeth, and that. Come on, to cast. And that'll be matched next turn. We get the extra turn, but we're frozen. Oh, we got the extra turn off the green. Nice. And that's matched. And here we go. Get off the sauce. I'll contact you on Neopets then. Is there a YouTube equivalent to Kappa? I don't know if there's a YouTube equivalent to Kappa. That's the only problem with streaming on YouTube compared to Twitch, is we don't have any of the meme emoticons or our own custom emoticons. That's the only issue. I don't think there is equivalent on PC. I mean on YouTube though to a Kappa. That was kind of Twitch's own thing. Let's see. I'll throw that over. But yeah, if any of you have any teams you want me to do for you or need me to try stuff, just let me know. We can go over anything. Though, keep in mind, for redeem codes, I might not actually have the redeem code today because last I checked, the Gems of War website got hacked and is still down. And because of that, like the forum's still working, but the actual Gems of War website itself is still down from what I can see. Yeah, not found, 404 error, not found. So that's still hacked. No clue how they got hacked, but all we know so far is that they got hacked. Hopefully they didn't get the email list from that. Wouldn't want to get spammed. Most of you probably don't have your email connected to it in any way, but some people still did from like the very old format where you'd actually comment on the main website. No one ever bothers doing that anymore though. Oh, Kappa turns into that face? Full moon with face? Oh yeah, the full moon face meme thingy. Well, I guess that is YouTube's version of it. Wait, does that actually work? Just typing in Kappa like that? Wait, Kappa. Oh, it does. There is a YouTube Kappa. That's funny. It's that one full moon meme thing. I forget exactly what that meme is called, but I have seen it before. Let's see. I'll go do that. The fastest team usable under level 100. I already know what that is, and I've shown it many times before, actually. It's the Goblin Rocket Hellcat, the Hellcat Alchemist Double Goblin Rocket is the fastest team under level 100 that you can build. Or at least I should say the strongest team. I wouldn't exactly say that's the fastest. Well, it could be. The speed can vary quite a bit, but it's the most consistently winning low-level build I am aware of. And it works in Guild War Red and Yellow days as well. Okay, can you end your turn and not Corvash us? I said not Corvash us. Well, I jinxed it. I said earlier that we have yet to lose the Gorgolfa, and there we go. Lost the Gorgolfa, first time so far with this team. How do we save ourselves? Is there a way to save ourselves? No? I want to say no.
Mana surge.
That was close. Good job. How did that only give us 10 mana? That was way more than 10. But, well, there goes Gorgolfa. And there goes Mercy. Wait, we're not frozen on yellow anymore, so we'll take that. Get these yellows out the way. And what do we do with this? I guess we could take a red into a yellow. It doesn't... Oh, we did get the surge. Wait, how was that not enough mana? Oh, because we're stunned. Fail. He stunned it out. Okay. So we'll probably have to rebuild on the queen, I guess. Not that queen, the other queen. Or Dark Priestess. That or just do it on Emperorina and have it cast on itself. That or I could just get Emperorina up now and then do it on Princess. I mean on Queen. No, Queen died. Never mind. Well, new plan. We build it off of the Emperorina then. So let's try getting a Skull Distract. Okay, we get Skull Distract, then we'll just buff up and go from there. Alright, so we'll buff up, he'll take a skull, we'll take a skull after, and go from there. So let's see if we can actually win with the core of the team, because the core of the team that I mentioned earlier is just the Emperorina plus the Dark Priestess. So let's see if the two of them can actually solo. I believe they can, though if we take too high of a damage burst, they are just going to fall apart. So we'll need to avoid having that to happen. We'll just go for some brown then, keep swiping any mana we can for either of them, will be fine. I also set the banner so that wouldn't be too hard against us if we do end up losing a troop. I had it set to brown-green earlier. I did switch to brown-yellow, assuming Gorgolfa would never die. Well, he just died. But, oh well. I think we can get away with throwing Skull now. Yeah, we'll throw Skull, then we'll buff up. Please don't miss. There we go, perfect. Exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed. Is that already the win? Yeah, it is. Nice. The triple kill off of it. Wow. I don't know why people were saying Dark Priestess was going to be so horrible earlier. She's actually one of the better skull-oriented troops these days, particularly for newer players, because she's only an base ultra rare, if I'm not mistaken. So she's really easy to obtain compared to every other skull spammer in the game. Well, I guess Justice is pretty easy to obtain too, but you need other cards to actually be able to make Justice work. I'm still trying to get Justice to work on my other Let's Play account. I don't know if I'll be doing a video on that this week. If I can farm up what I need to do the video, I probably will. I think we mainly just need souls, though, to be honest. Well, that and Tradestone. The Tradestone part I won't be able to farm, but the soul part I definitely could, because I think we only need several thousand. Let's see. Do we bother throwing already? I think we just go for a brown and then take the yellow. She misses too much when you play her. Oh yeah, she is going to miss a lot. She only has 8 spawn. 8 spawn will barely ever hit. I mainly just use it as a distraction. I normally don't depend on it actually landing an extra turn. It very, very rarely will. Like right here, there's basically no chance that we'll get an extra turn. There's barely even a chance we'll land a skull. But I do it just because it will distract him. Like right here, he'll take his next turn, just take a skull out of one of those, and then boom. He just pops the barrier, and then we use Gorgolfa. Okay. Oh, we got a skull out of it too, nice. Okay. Let me throw that down again. Oh wait, never mind. That's kill, isn't it? I will mess that up. I still haven't done that yet, other than when I deliberately did it to test it. but I'm pretty sure sooner or later I'm going to kill Gorgolfa off of her cast. Let's go throw an Emperina at it, get it healed up so we can actually cast on it again, and then we can throw her down for almost one-shots. It would be if he didn't have stone skin. Well, there we go, we can one-shot that guy. Oh, come on, get a skull right there and keep those 2 reds intact. We didn't get it. Actually, we didn't get anything. So he'll do his thing, he'll give us a free, ooh, really free reds and a skull, nice. And we'll just throw down on an explosion, it looks like. Or we could take a skull. Let me take some Gorgolfa first, because I believe his stone skin will be enough to survive that.
Mana surge.
Who would you put in slot 1 to go with Dragon Soul, Amnesia, Kraken? What are you missing? You're missing Brown? Yeah, Brown. Just for a normal team or for Guild Wars? Which one are you running that for? I would just say Gorgolfa, just for the safety's sake. Plus you would need it for mana generation anyways. And it synergizes with Amnesia if you have it fully traded. Any good troop to trait this week? Off of the green-purple, the best thing you can trait is Kraken. If you're lower level and you don't have a Kraken or can't really afford something like that, it would be a Siren. You would want to upgrade your Siren up. And if you already have your Siren up, basically just upgrade every single green-purple that has empowered, and you'll be fine. But Siren should be the first one out of all of the green-purples that you get. There's a lot of things you can use it for. I've shown a couple things in the past. It's mainly used for very quick exploring when you don't have other options. The main team I love using it in is where do I go here? Guess we'll take that one. The main team I like using it in is the Valkyrie Rowan double Siren team in order to farm explore with. It's my personal favorite, and it's also the cheapest effective quick explore team that you can create. Okay, well, throw that down, and ending with 200 attack on the dot. Wow, this team gains so much attack so quick. Everything on the team other than Gorgolfa raises attack. And 3 of them have cleanse too. We have 3 attack boosts, 3 cleanses, 2 things that increase your HP, though one of them that reduces it, or not HP, but you know, your durability. Oh, a Scion. Scion's a pretty annoying counter. I know, Gorgolfa is really nice to have. It is one of the most versatile troops in the game because it's used with pretty much anything. The only things Gorgolfa isn't really used with is its own color because it's normally mana blocking them too much. Like, it's fine if you're mana blocking with a Gorgolfa. Like, for example, we're mana blocking someone brown. But generally, everything you put behind a Gorgolfa should at least have one color open so that you're always giving them some form of mana whenever you explode your Gorgolfa. This applies to basically any exploder. It's not a good idea to use the exact same color as an exploder behind that troop with all colors blocked. If it's like something like a mythic and it's blocking like 2 of the 3 colors, that's normally still fine. Like if we put a famine right there, that's fine. But if it's blocking literally every color you have, then you normally don't want to do that with an exploder. But other than that, pretty much every other troop Gorgolfa synergizes with. Which is one of the reasons you see him used so much. That, well, that and of course he has Grind of Skin. That's the main reason you see everyone using it. Very, very durable. You find that your Dragon team is way faster than your Rowan team. That could be possible. The main problem with using Sirens on an Invade team, or on a... Wait, are you doing PvP or Explore? Because for PvP, yes, the Dragon team is way, way better. But for Explore, I think I have tested it with Dragon teams before, but I still believe the Rowan team is faster than Dragon teams, even though I really like using the Dragon teams. Unless you have Dragon Soul, that's the only instance in which Dragon teams would probably be quicker than the Rowan team in Explore. And even then, it's not always quicker. Let's see. Well, we'll go and take our extra turn right there. It's about to famine us, and I have nothing to really do to combat that. I guess I could try Skull Distracting and then use a Princess Elspeth into it. So we'll do that. Oh wait! It's gonna drain our mana there. Oh, it's not that much mana. So he'll take another Skull. We'll go and buff it up. He'll take another Skull on top of that Skull, and then we'll try getting an Emperina on it. still, that is not dead yet, but we can just take a skull next turn. That'll be the final blow we'll need. Oh good, we're not frozen on anything this time. He doesn't have a queen map or anything. So we'll take a skull, down it goes, though he's about to famine us right here. I'm having bad luck with famine today. Oh, there he goes. We'll just get our mana back and go from there. He doesn't have a famine anymore to have to deal with. Can you suggest a team to use High Paladin on console? Thank you. High Paladin, never really found anything too excessively good on the week to do with High Paladin. I mainly just used it with a Paladin and I believe like a Templar or something. I had a really weird team with it earlier, but I never really found High Paladin to have much of a use. The main issue he has is he always hits the healthiest enemies, and unless you're armor buffing him like crazy, he's never going to be able to really land a kill. And that kind of defeats his... Oh boy, I almost just killed it. Speaking of kill, but that kind of defeats his whole purpose because he can't really land any kills. He basically sets up kills. Unless you can really get the one-shots, he's not really going to be too good of a value for you. But as far as team, I'd say use double High Paladin and just get a armor buffer up front, maybe an Honor, and then just get one mana generator of some kind for him, and then you'll basically be good to go. But other than that, the fact that it hits healthiest every time, like you're always going to be hitting, what healthiest means basically is whichever one of the enemy troops has the highest HP and armor combined is what it will end up hitting. And because of this, it very, very rarely gets a one-shot off on either of the two pokes that it does. And this makes it, in some instances, weaker than a normal Paladin. I thought, like, when it initially came out, that was actually going to be pretty good. But, yeah, Paladin's almost better than it, to be honest. Though, of course, you can use them both together if you want to cover more colors. And then you can do a combination of a High Paladin into a Paladin, and that kills basically everything. But, I don't know, personally, I'm not a huge fan of High Paladin, and I haven't used it since the event week. Oh, speaking of High Paladin, well, there's one team, but even that's a little... well, I guess that kind of works. High Paladin, Mercy, Paladin, Valkyrie. Personally, I'd probably switch the Valkyrie up a slot, so you can get the Mercy right into it, so you can loop a bit better. But, I guess that kind of works. Yeah, that's what someone just did. He comes in right on cue. I don't know why people use High Paladin first slot, though. Like, I understand he is armored, or, you know, holy armor for 40% skull reduction, but any armor damage he takes reduces down his damage by a lot. He takes 30 armor damage and he just reduced your attack by 15, or technically 30, because basically every armor he loses is one less damage you do, because for every 2 armor he gains 1 damage, but he hits 2 targets. So essentially every armor is 1 damage if you count the total amount of damage he does. So yeah, any damage he takes is just being reduced from his amount of damage output he has. It seems weird having that too. Both of these, I never understood why Paladin has, both of them, why Paladin and the High Paladin both have traits that would kind of make it better in first slot, yet neither of them should ever be used in like first or second slot. Well, maybe second slot, but like never in first. High Paladin is more of a second or third slot troop, and Paladin is more of just a third slot troop. But it's weird that they have traits that actually kind of encourage them to be used higher up in this team. Didn't really understand that much. What the plan was with that. Oh yeah, the easiest place to do the event this week, I mentioned in a previous video, but it's the 6th challenge, the second to last challenge in Golvania for PC and mobile, is the easiest way to farm Golvania kills this week. I'll probably be doing that on, I don't know, maybe at the Saturday stream, or probably just do it on Sunday. We might just get the rest of them from PvP just normally, but it doesn't take that long. You could probably do it in like an hour if you just stayed in Golvania's 6th challenge over and over again. It's a pretty easy week this week. Let's see. We'll throw that down. So we'll get a little poke right there. And, well, we get a skull. Not much out of it, though. And we don't have enough to kill yet, so I think I'm going to HP heal it and then throw down our poke. Let him do his little skull. All it's going to do is hit our barrier. So we'll throw that down. Give it a little poke. That'll be enough mana for us to cast a Gorgolfa, and then we can go on from there. We just take those blues, because why not? And throw that down. That'll be full mana for Gorgolfa, even if it hit 3, which it did. Wow. We hit the lowest possible amount of mana. But we'll throw that down, and... nice. We get a nice little poke in there. How should we go about this? I guess we'll do the normal ability. We're not going to be... Oh, yeah, killed as well. So, yeah, we'll definitely just throw that down. Please, get a skull. Come on, come on. Nope, no skull. Well, it gets a skull, but at least it's just distracting it. And then we'll throw that down, and back into the loop we go. Get on Gorgolfa, get another poke on it. Princess Elspeth, all of the normal stuff. The reds, browns. Do we bother skulling here? Yeah, because it's a kill. Actually, every skull we take now is a kill.
Mana surge.
All we need is one more skull.
Mana
Perfect.
surge.
And that's match. Could have taken the purple too for an extra turn. You've been doing explorers in Golvania because you need the trade stones anyway. 2 birds and 1 stone. Yeah, I guess that works too. Though, if you complete the challenges quick enough, it's basically just like doing explore as well. So, I don't know. I'd personally just kind of stay with the challenges because many times you go and explore, it's not going to be 4 Golvania. On average, it'll probably be like 2 or 3 every single time. Whereas you can just do the final challenge. It's not that much of a lower drop rate either. Especially since these you'll know is the exact same team every single time. So you'll be able to counter it a bit better. Crimson Bat could one-shot it this week. Oh, wait, no, you can't because of Avina. That's a bit annoying. She has 25%. Well, actually, all of them have 25%. Literally all of them have 25%. But, I don't know. I still think it might be better just doing that challenge, even if you do need the trade stones for it. That reminds me, I still need trade stones for Groshenok. I should probably do it in one of the challenges instead or something. I haven't even bothered doing any of the challenges. Maybe that's why I don't have any brown-red trade stones. I keep doing it in the Explore, and the problem with doing it in Explore in this kingdom is one of them has a 25% chance to revive, and he keeps coming up like almost every single time. Like that Summoner. That's the one that keeps ruining this kingdom. Let's see, which one of these would actually be the best to do if I ever needed to? Just kind of checking real quick. Not that one. Has Summoner. Probably this one. Oh, I can't actually see what their stats is because it's still... Fail. I can't see the stats because I haven't actually done them yet. I wonder if they'll ever make challenges actually matter. Currently, there's really no point in doing the challenges. I think I stopped doing them after, like, Blighted Lands. Did I even do the Blighted Lands one? I don't even know if I did that. Yeah, I pretty much stopped there. Like, I think Glacial Peaks was the very last one I ever did. Even that one might have been... Oh, no, let me double check. Let's see, did I even bother doing it then? Nope. Didn't even bother doing Glacial Peaks except for probably like when we needed it for something for one of the Explore weeks. Or, you know, one of the challenge weeks. But yeah, like all the normal kingdoms I have, like the first 17 kingdoms, I think. But everything beyond then, souls basically became irrelevant in that method because there became so many other methods to accumulate souls. Back in the day, those challenges were like almost the only way to gain souls. Valkyrie, when Valkyrie didn't even come in until like 2 or 3 months after the game was released. And she was the first troop ever that got the ability to actually gain souls. Do your Penguin Killer team in Golvania. The Penguin Killer team. Oh yeah, the double Penguin with the Crimson Bat, Princess Elspeth. Yeah, that could end up working. That would be a high enough damage to one-shot them if you had to do it. So yeah, we could end up farming it with that. I was actually going to use something a little bit more soul-oriented. But yeah, that would work. Because I do want to accumulate more souls. I don't know how many souls I'm going to be needing for the new crafting system. And I do want to make sure I have enough to always be able to craft every mythic ever. So, we'll have to see. That's not coming next patch, though, the crafting system. Also, I might get to see what it's like before it even gets released, which would be extremely cool. I already have access to the 3.05, but they said not to show anything yet. Though the second that they give me permission to, I'm showing, like, everything I possibly can. The second they give me any permission to, I'm going to show literally everything. Let's see. Well, we're going to move that over. What do you think is the best way to farm trade stones? Personally, my favorite way is just saving literally 100% of your glory. And don't ever spend it on glory keys. Save it only for the packs that come out every single week. The main reason for this is their value is extremely, extremely good. And you end up getting arcane trade stones from them, which is the hardest of all the trade stones to be able to farm, which is the main thing why people go farming. Sometimes for runics, but generally it's for the arcane trade stones, as they are just the hardest to obtain overall, given the amount that you need of them compared to their rarity. So I'd say just save all your glory for the packs every single week, particularly any of the packs that cost 400 glory, because these 400 glory packs give 2 arcanes, and they're actually cheaper as far as the arcanes are concerned. They're only 200 glory per arcane, whereas the normal 300 glory pact, which are all the commons, rares, ultra rares, they cost 300 glory each, which does end up giving you more of all the resources overall, but it only gives one arcane trait stone, so it ends up costing 300 arcane or 300 glory per arcane, which is 100 glory more. And just doing through there is my preferred method of obtaining all my trait stones. Some of them I have used through Explore, but Explore is the best method if you're not going to go for the Glory method. But I don't know, Glory, doing Explore for trait stones is extremely tedious. It's one of the most tedious things you can possibly do in the current format of the game. And I don't know, I personally don't really care for doing it. I do it as minimally as possible, and these days I don't really have to do it at all. Maybe on my other accounts, but I don't even bother doing it on them because I don't want to have to do it. They really need to like adjust it, make it more interesting, or change the best method to get trait stones, because Explore is pretty dull. Let's see. He's gonna pop our. He can actually kill us. He did 11 damage. Luckily we had barrier and he didn't get anything from it, so we'll just throw that down. Get our Gorgolfa. Oh, if he entangles us now, that would be so annoying. It definitely could happen though. It's the only real downside we have when using this team, is the second they entangle us, we lose all of our damage. Okay. Oh, well, never mind. We actually have enough cleanse to always be able to take that off, assuming that we can hit it with that. Let's see. What do we go for here? There's no skull. So I guess we go for this, get the barrier, throw our Emperina, go from there. We'll get our skull. Double skull, nice. Wow, way overkill. Skull? No skull. Then we'll go and... Sure, we'll get a Princess Elspeth kill now, just to make sure he doesn't get a summon. And then that just leaves his Entangle, which we can cleanse off if we have to. And we'll just throw an Explode into it, and that'll be enough. Come on, skull. Oh, board away, and no skull. Will that give us a skull? Let's see. Oh, congrats, JGG. Nice. Wow. Let's see. Wait, what? Wait, your Death Marks killed a Kraken and Death on first turn of match in Guild Wars? Yeah, that can happen. That won't be able to happen anymore once they change it, though. They are going to be changing it to a one-turn. Hey, nice. One-turn delay eventually. Used to be two-turn delay, currently 0-turn delay, which means on the very first turn that you end up getting Death Marked, you can die to it. That is why you don't have Lava Trait Stones. They haven't been in the Glory Pack since before you started playing. Yeah, that's why I don't have any Lava, if anyone's been wondering, because I do tend to accumulate most of them through when they come in through the shop, through the little Glory Pack thingy, and they haven't been in the drop pool for... I think like 6 months now. Pretty much all the... If I'm ever low on any trait stone, it's most likely because it hasn't been in the shop for ages. Like right now, we're very low on... Oh, actually, we're not as low on lava as I thought we were. Oh, probably because... You know what? We probably got quite a bit of lava trait stones when we ended up opening up all the VIP keys. That is a slight byproduct of doing it. We did end up opening like... 13,000 worth, 14,000, somewhere around there, worth of VIP keys and gems. So that probably gave us a lot of our lavas. Okay, never mind. We're actually not that low on lava as I thought, because we ended up getting so many from that. It's still our lowest double color trait stone. As far as single color trait stone, our absolute lowest arcane is... what is our lowest? 68? I think it's 68 off the green. No, 63 off the pure red. Well, pure red isn't that hard to farm. It's just Pride Lands. It's actually not too hard with Kingdom to really do. You can't true damage it, but you can easily do every other method of killing them for those trait stones. I'm really surprised red's our lowest now. That's odd. Well, I guess because there's so many red troops out there. Minor reds, for any of you that don't know, are still the most rare, well, not rarest, but rarest of the common trait stones, the minor trait stones. The main reason for this is not because they drop any rarer. They have the same drop rate as the other ones. The only reason is because more of them are used than any other minor trait stone. For the longest time, those were like so hard to actually obtain because you needed so many of them. But they have adjusted the troop numbers. I forget exactly, but I'm pretty sure red is still the most used, but it's not as bad as it used to be. We'll go move that over. And how did she not get full mana from that? Well, we'll throw it again. How is Aurora on defense I've never actually paid attention to our own defense too much. I can't recall a single time I've ever lost to an Aurora team, so probably not that good. But I haven't really been paying attention to them that much. Haven't been seeing too many of them either. And quite a few of the teams that I have been seeing with them were kind of more like joke teams than actual real teams. But no, I wouldn't really advise using Aurora on defend. The only instance where it might be usable is with a Forest Guardian with like a Cabarrus team. But at that point, you're better off just kind of doing a Cabarrus team. Also, hello, Lewis. Welcome. Today you got 6 Kraken. Wow, nice. Is that for Mythic? You forgot that you needed 2 for Green Day and ascended to Mythic. Oh, no! I have yet to ever do that. Well, I kind of have. But yeah, that's always really annoying when you ascend something and it's like, okay, yay, we can finally get to Mythic. But then it's like, oh no, I need more copies than just 1. But yeah, that's the only really big downside to Ascension. In every other instance, it's always worth ascending. But you do have to be careful if you need like 2 or 3 copies of a troop, not to ascend it down to 1 copy, because you will regret it later. It's not too hard getting another Kraken. If you're using it for Green Day, which I assume you are, you can also use a web spinner into that team if you want. It works a little bit less effective, but it still ends up working. Other than that, maybe go for a, I don't know, what else could you use in there? I'm trying to think. I don't know, what's a green that would work well with that kind of team? I normally just use web spinner with it if I don't. That or a green seer, but unfortunately you can't green seer for Guild Wars for any day because it's not going to work with the colors. Well, I guess on purple day you kind of could if you did like green seer, a single Kraken and like 2 other troops. Okay, let me go and I guess we'll go for the poke. Why not? And then we'll Princess Elspeth into it. Oh, nice extra turn and double skull, and that's already a match. Come on, cast. Throw that down, and that's match. Oh yeah, 4 KrissTiggers would work. That would also work. Just spam all the KrissTiggers. I still need to do that. I think I'll do that this week since we already lost a battle. I think we're going to do that for the first time ever. When is Green Day? We're going to do it. I don't even care if I end up losing one of the Guild War battles. When is Green Day? We're going to do 4 times KrissTiggers and see what happens. I said I would do it for the longest time, and we're finally going to do it. Okay, Tiger Claw. Tiger Claw is actually slightly hard, I think, these days. I forget if they're hard or not. Where's Tiger Claw? Oh, oh, never mind. Oh, wait, but it's still hard to tell. But they might actually be the lowest, I don't know. But, yeah. We're going to do that on Green Day this week. We're going to go 4 times KrissTiggers. Regardless of what they run, we're going to go 4 times KrissTiggers every single time. I'll probably regret that. I might change that. Don't hold me to it. We'll do it at least for 1 battle. But ideally, I will try doing it for 5 battles, assuming that it looks like we can actually win. The only thing I may not do that against is Famine. Because Famine... like, if they keep running Cabarrus teams, I probably will. But if they keep running Famine teams, I might reconsider. Because that 4 times KrissTiggers will be really, really bad against Famine. Like, excessively bad. So, if they keep running Famine, which they might be because Mystics have 25% this week, I might have to switch the team. That or put only 2 KrissTiggers in. But I've already shown it for 2 KrissTiggers. We haven't shown with 4 yet.
Mana Surge. Mana Surge.
Yeah, I know. I've done that before too, going the Kraken, or I don't think I did double Kraken. I know I used 1 Kraken. It was something Kraken double KrissTiggers I ended up going with. Forgot what the other troop was. I could always look back on the recording. We have all of them uploaded. I just forget exactly what it was on that one day. Alright, well, let's go throw our buff down. Not enough mana, surprisingly. I guess we can swipe a purple for it, though I do not see any available purples. Skull Poke is not enough. Even if it didn't have armored, it wouldn't be enough, so I'll just go for mana instead. Then get the green off the top, so no extra turn. We'll throw this down. I wonder what she'll be like without 50%. Because right now, she does have 50% right now. So this is slightly skewing the amount of bonus that she gives as far as like the attack buff. I don't know if she'll still be usable in future weeks. I'm definitely going to try her again next week, just kind of see. But she might be a lot less effective without the extra attack bonus. Because that 50% extra bonus on her is really helping out quite a bit. I don't know for sure if I'm going to get her to Mythic. Should we get her to Mythic? I need to double check how much glory that would be. Well, we actually can calculate that now. Let's see, we need 25 packs, right? Yeah, she's an ultra rare, so that'd be 25 more. Yeah, it wouldn't be 50, it would be 25. So 25 times 300. Calculator, go. Just so I don't mess up. 25 times 300, and that would cost us 7,500 glory to get her to Mythic. That's not too bad. It's a bit of glory, but I think we have a big enough stack that won't really matter at all. That would matter very, very little. Is green slime green-blue? Yes, green slime is green-blue, and it used to be used instead of spider back in the day. These days, spider is used way more, though, due to its summon, which is pretty good, particularly in Guild Wars. Like, it's pointless using green slime in Guild Wars compared to just using a spider instead. There's currently not a single instance where green slime is actually better than spider, or at least not that I'm aware of. At least not anymore, anyways. Suggestion for a yellow team without mythics. Sorry if you've done it, you're late. I'm sure we can do a yellow team without mythics. First thing that comes to mind always is Herdmaster. Oh yeah, I've actually had a lot of people mention that before too. And I always get caught up as to what to say for it, because there's not another yellow damage that works. Let me go see. The problem is you have to kind of use Sir Gawain as your summon. But the problem with using Sir Gawain as your summon is there aren't other options to really go with it. But let me go show this one team real quick. I don't know if I'll actually use it because I don't think it'll work this late in the game. But it would be Herdmaster. This would have to be like a super budget team. Herdmaster. What's the other one called? I actually completely forgot his name. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Suncrest. That guy that makes Yellow Storm. There he is. Princess Quella. And we need... What's the other troop I was going to put in here? There's one other major troop I was... Oh, yeah, Sir Gawain. Sir Guild Wars. How could I forget Sir Guild Wars? I guess we could use Garuda, too. But Sir Guild Wars for our summon. And then you just need a good brown-yellow. Cockatrice could work if you wanted to go with, like, 0 damage. Problem is, with building this team, there isn't actually a good brown-yellow damage other than Guard's Avatar, which, of course, is a mythic, so barely anyone has it. There's a lot of really good brown-yellow options, but the problem is all of these options do not have damage. Cockatrice, good disable. Desert Mantis, good mana. Very good shielding. Dragonian Monk, but none of them are damage. Dust Devil's not enough damage. Famine is a mythic, so you can't use it. Guard's Avatar, great, but you can't use it, though you'd also use it behind a Sir Gawain if you did. We need a brown-yellow that's actually good at doing damage, and there currently really isn't one, other than mythics. Well, I guess you could get away with using Satire Magician or the Silence. Not many teams run immunity to Silence, so you would be able to use that on Famine and stuff. Stonehammer you can't because it's mythic. Giant Great Maul has too high of a mana cost. Plus it's Legends, and yeah, that basically leaves us with no other option. So you basically have to go with this with a... What banner? Wait, what color are you missing from this? You would end up missing... green. Let's see, what's the minus green banner? Oh yeah, minus green banner would be okay. The +2 blue, +1 yellow. Yellow would help with Herdmaster, +2 blue would help with your Princess Quella to be able to get the Yellow Storm going. And then you keep using Herdmaster with Yellow Storm, keep poking with this, Satire Magician for the disable and the damage as well, Sir Gawain for your resummon and for your mana generation on both your Satire Magician and your Princess Quella, which are your 2 damage sources, and you kind of just keep going from there. And Herdmaster you use to cleanse out all of the death marks that you get from Guild Wars. It's definitely not the strongest of teams, but if you really had to build a budget yellow pure team, I think this is like the cheapest you can kind of make it. What is that? Ultra rare. Actually, I forgot what Princess Quella is. Ultra rare, I think? No, it's an epic. So ultra rare, epic then. But yeah, I think that's about as budget as we can really get with still being winnable. Hello, Salty. Welcome. Yeah, the webpage is still down. We just won't be able to do codes today. But I hope that helped whoever needed a yellow Guild War team. Oh, Sir Gawain summons peasants too much. I actually don't mind when it summons peasants. Peasants are really, really overpowered. And I'm not even kidding either. Well, not overpowered, but They're actually a lot stronger than you may think. They have really, really good board control. The only reason why Peasant isn't viable to use is because its traits are horrible. If Peasant had good traits, it would actually be, like, used. As weird as that may seem. There's a lot of really weird board control things that you can do that other troops can't really do. Also, thank you whoever just subscribed. Much appreciated. For some reason, it didn't show up on my alert thing. Maybe I should refresh it. Let me go check this real quick. Streamlabs. Log out. I don't know why, but I always have to log out of this program in order for it to update and do the thing correctly. Log in, connect with YouTube, test of the terror. Load. Pop out the chat. Oh, that's weird. It still didn't come up. Maybe it was someone who has their thing on private. Never mind. Okay. Well, thank you, whoever just subscribed. Can't see who it is. Probably the notification on screen showed it. Let's see. Oh, let me go move that over. Oh, the code should be fixed today. Well, that's good to hear. Unfortunately, it might not be fixed by the time we actually end the stream, so I'll probably just give out 3 on Friday then, to make up for the fact that we didn't give out the 1 today.
Mana surge.
You want to chat? Let's see. Well, we'll just do more on Friday then, if it's not fixed in the next hour, which I'm pretty sure it won't be. Because Salty saying that it'll be done today means probably longer than that, because she's probably saying today as in the Australia day, not the current day, like the United States day, which ends in like 3 hours. Let's see. We'll go for the buff right there. Get the kill off the princess. I mean queen. Why do I keep calling her queen? I keep calling her Princess Elspeth. I keep doing that. It's Queen Jezebel. Everyone who's like a newer player is gonna like start calling her Princess Elspeth now. I've been doing that all today and yesterday. I've been calling her Princess Elspeth.
Mana surge.
Oh, can you read your question? Sorry, Plumpko. Yeah, if I ever miss any of your guys' questions, feel free to always leave them again in chat. How is the person's Guild War rank within their guild determined? Oh, it's based on your score that you get every single week in the Guild Wars. The initial week, if your guild just for the first time ever signed up for the Guild Wars, I believe it's based on trophy amount. But every subsequent week after the very first week you ever sign up for Guild Wars is based on your actual performance within the Guild Wars. And anyone who becomes a new recruit always just becomes the lowest in command. And other than that, every single week is just based on whatever your score was. So if you end up getting the highest score in the guild, then you would be the Paragon. If you got like the 5th, then you'd be the Herald, or whatever the 3rd in command is called. And so on and so forth. Let's see. We'll get the poke right there, and then we'll end it with a skull cast. Get that down. Emperorina if we need, so that is definitely a match. Wow, that was 406 damage right there, even though it doesn't show that high. So what cards would you oh, you're level 15. What cards would I recommend leveling up? Definitely a Valkyrie. The second you find a Valkyrie, put like literally every soul you have into it. That's normally the best card to really start out with, and kind of just building a blue team around her. Also, for budget purposes, get the Warlord class from the very first kingdom, from Broken Spire, and you'll get this a little bit later. I believe you get around like 25-ish by the time you kind of reach it. But use a Crude Club with the Warlord class and fully put all of your souls into Warlord class and Valkyrie, and just use the red-yellow banner that you get from Adana, which you should already have, just from the tutorial kind of section of the game. But that is a pretty big enough base team to kind of start going off of, is Warlord class with Crude Club with a Valkyrie right behind it. The Valkyrie gains souls every single turn, and or every single time you cast her. And you mainly use this with blue accumulating teams. So you would use it with any of your stronger blue troops that you happen to have gotten as drops. And you can kind of just build from there when you're first starting off. Let's see. Where do we go? What do we do with that? I think we take a green and hope for a brown, or another green, or we can get neither and he just takes his skull. I guess that works too. Let's see. We are... we have nothing we can do on most of these turns right now. Taking the brown would almost be pointless because you're just going to scion... Oops. He was just going to scion the last of our mana that we have. So it's not really going to work out. Okay. Well, whatever we do now, he's going to drain. I can't take reds. I guess we'll just go and take a yellow into a brown then to set up the board so we can take the brown, the green and brown at once so we can actually get some of our mana back before he scions us again. So we'll do that. Just get that up. Take a yellow, take a brown. As long as he doesn't skull us, we'll be fine. So we'll do that. Come on, brown, brown. Perfect. And now we're getting somewheres. So he'll take the skull. I'm just going to have to let it happen because we need to cast Golgotha. And we'll Princess Elspeth that. Oh good, he doesn't get any skull, never mind. What am I saying? We just exploded the board. Why would he get a skull? But we'll throw that down. Now he'll get a skull. Ah, we didn't even get a tap, and that's not enough damage to kill it either. Just quite unfortunate. So we'll do that. Not gonna be enough. And he'll drain all the mana we just got. And we'll have to rebuild again. So we'll take the brown over. Don't get any purple figures. Now he gets it. Well, let's take the skull so he finally doesn't scion us anymore. Actually, oh! I need to make sure we get an Emperino on it soon. Or else it's gonna die due to lack of HP. And it's taking our red. Of course they would know to counter us. Let's see. How do we go about this then? I can't get any of the mana we actually need. I guess we'll just take a purple. Okay, he'll take some red, get a death, of course, and that will kill us soon. Soon, TM. Well, we'll take the blue, try for a yellow. At least he's distracted by a turn. Still nothing I can do here. I can't even use that on our Golgotha or else it's gonna die. Can't even use it on our Princess Elspeth or else that will die too. You know, the only good thing about her not having 50% is she won't overkill as often. Because if she has a lower magic, she also does less damage to your ally. Okay. So, do we even bother with that? I guess we just take the yellow instead. Trying to fill your second slot in a yellow team. Team currently using is Golgotha, Sir Gawain, Forest Guardian. Should it be Princess Quella or Celestacia? Neither? That has no damage source at all on it. Well, I guess Forest Guardian. I'd probably go with a Princess Escuela because you need some kind of damage on it. Plus, the Storm is a lot better than anything Celestacia is really going to give you. So, yeah, I'll just go with the Prince Escuela. Oh, did I say Elspeth again? Yeah, it's Queen Jezebel. This troop is Queen Jezebel, not Elspeth. All the new players are forever going to call it Elspeth now. I'll try to catch myself more often, but yeah. How do we go about to cleansing all this? Well, first things first, let's make sure we at least have a Golgotha that's usable. So let's do that. And then we'll tap it again and give it that. And then we'll clear out the board or take a skull, probably skull. We get one free, or actually we don't get a free one, but still need to take it just for the kill. And now we'll go Golgotha. Yeah, this team definitely goes pretty slow sometimes. I'm still a pretty big fan of it. It's actually quite fun to use. Oh, there are Death Marks again. Forgot I had a Death Knight class. And I guess we go Golgotha and hope for a skull. Come on, random skull. That works too, extra turn. Though it doesn't actually give us any skull, so we'll just poke it again. Oh, I could have just killed it with Princess Elspeth. I mean, Queen Jezebel. Every single time I call her Princess Elspeth. Do you have a different troop you'd suggest? For yellow-blue? No. Princess Quella is one of the best yellow-blues you can really use for Guild Wars. And in almost every instance. Unless if you're already using a Golgotha up front, you wouldn't need a Knight Coronet, so you're better off just going with Princess Quella for the yellow generation. And then you can use a Golgotha into a Princess Quella to get a huge amount of yellow from the board. Do you have a different... Oh, thank you, Jinx Curse, for the subscribe. Much appreciated. Hello, Big Papa Puff. You're enjoying the stream? Glad. We do stream 4 times a week. We normally stream on Monday and Tuesday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. and Friday and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. All of those in Eastern Standard Time. But glad you're enjoying the stream. We also give out redeem codes normally for the game for some free resources, though the website's currently down, so unfortunately today I don't believe we'll actually be able to. Salty's still working on that. I don't know if she'll actually get it fixed by the end of the stream though. She said by today, but she's in Australia time, so that might not be like today, like what we in the United States would consider, because it's 9 p.m. right now. So unfortunately, might not actually be done today, but we will have them on Friday. I'll probably just give out an extra one on Friday, since we didn't get to do them today, or I don't know if we will. Hello, TD, welcome. How do you make Vinoxia, Dragontar, Baby Dragon, Demistroxia better? By not using Vinoxia, probably. Vinoxia is normally not really used anymore. It's relatively weak, even without traits, or with traits or without traits is pretty weak. The main issue with Vinoxia these days is it doesn't have much of a synergy with other dragons, to be honest. You're better off just going with any of the dragons that can do skulls, though you might not have any since most of them are legends. Other than that, I'd say to stick with a Dragonian Monk, a Dragontar, something like that. Try to orient that into your team. As far as Demistroxia is also pretty bad. To be honest, you should only really ever use Demistroxia if you're using it with an Elamagrim, which is about the only option you can really use it with, unfortunately. It does have the increased burn, and I guess if you really want those burns, it would be okay. But for the most part, you do want to try avoiding using both of them. Dragontar is fine though, and Baby Dragon is fine. Also, I'd probably move the Baby Dragon up a slot, possibly even all the way to first slot. Baby Dragon with a Dragontar, the main issue with this is it doesn't get to carry over the stats that it gets from the Dragontar. So you do want to transform it as quickly as possible if you're using it within a Dragontar team. Because for example, if you end up using a Dragontar and then having the Baby Dragon transform, you will lose all of the attack and armor bonus that you got from the Dragontar on the Baby Dragon. It doesn't keep it when it transforms into the next dragon. And that applies to anything that transforms. It does not get to keep any of the stats. It basically just starts off as a brand new troop, essentially. Let's see. Yeah, Gorgolfa, if you have a Gorgolfa, you should be using it in pretty much everything, assuming you have fully traded Gorgolfa. There's almost no troop that it doesn't synergize with. As I mentioned earlier, the only thing that you really don't use with it is other brown-yellow troops is about the only thing you don't use for Gorgolfa. Salty isn't working on it. She's busy chatting. Oh, is she? Maybe she's doing both at once. You never know. I've chat and worked on videos before. It's possible to multitask. Though it's a little bit hard with how the current system in Gems of War is, because you need to make sure it's your active window or you don't actually get to do it. Though that is going to be fixed next patch, by the way. For any of you who find it really annoying that the game freezes like that whenever you tab off of it when you're on PC and mobile, that is going to be fixed next patch. For the first time ever, they're going to be fixing it, which is going to be pretty nice. So, yeah, they're going to finally fix it. So you'll never have to deal with that annoying freeze anymore whenever you click off on a tab and it just completely freezes the entire game. That will no longer be a thing after the next patch on PC and mobile. Well, I don't think mobile actually has to deal with that current error, but it will be fixed on PC after next patch. Yeah, there's a lot of really nice small things coming into next patch. It's actually the biggest small patch they've ever done because the Unity Switch. And I still need to test it more. Probably tomorrow morning I'll be testing it a lot more. Haven't gotten a lot of time into it yet, but there's a lot I still want to mess with. Oh, I said I was going to get like a list of everything that seemed to have changed too. I'll make sure to get that soon. I'm probably just going to ask them sometime this week, maybe later in the week, see if enough has been fixed that I can actually show it, and then see if they'll let me show it. Actually, Salty was just here. I should ask her, though I don't know if Salty can actually give me an answer on that. She hasn't really been posting on all of the beta things. It's mainly the other people that were doing that. But I'll go ask them. Or then again, Salty was the one that said to wait. So, I don't know. Maybe if Salty comes back, I'll re-ask her. See if maybe this weekend, later this weekend, like maybe on Saturday or something, we could actually stream some of it. Or Friday. Or whenever they say yes. Let's see. We'll go and And okay, we'll throw down some yellow then, get into some reds, and then throw the Gorgolfa. It'll get a little poke, and we'll just throw. Oh, nice purples. Go get that. Is that enough to not kill? Nope, of course. It always wants to kill. You know, I said she might not be as good earlier when she gets the lower stats. I might actually been incorrect. She might actually be better when she gets lower stats because she keeps overkilling. And giving a lot of opportunities where we can't actually use her because of how much HP she's reducing. But we'll throw an Epirina now so we can actually cast it and then go from there. Throw that down. Yeah, the website is currently down. It got hacked earlier today, so it's still down. It might be down for the rest of the stream, in which case we'll just give the other code out on Friday if it's not up by the end of the stream in about like 45 minutes or so.
Mana Surge.
Yeah, I don't know when it went down. I checked it like an hour or hour and a half ago, and it's like, oh, the thing is down. Posted on the forum, and it's like, yep, they got hacked. Let's see. We'll go throw that down. What's the highest attack we've gotten with this team so far before we've won? I think it's been about like 250 has been the high so far. Anything above like 130 is basically when you start one-shotting everything. And we'll throw down the tap right there. Should be enough. Yep, there we go. 202. We're working on getting the website up again. Should be up EOD. What's EOD? Also, Salty, since you're back here again, when do you think is the earliest I can actually show the 3.05 beta version? Like this weekend? The following weekend? Anytime soonish? I really want to show it. But I haven't yet because you said not to. But I really want to show it. Let's see. Oh, end of day. Should be up EOD. End of day.
Mana Surge.
Oh, okay. That's what EOD stands for. I did not know that. I don't know many abbreviations. I don't normally use text lingo.
Mana Surge.
I'm going to have a guess as to say it's got hacked due to hate from people abusing the glitch that got rolled back. Oh, what glitch? Oh, you mean the glitch of what happened last weekend? Maybe, who knows? That could be possible. Let's see. Well, we'll go and throw down... There isn't a good move to do here. I guess we'll just let it scroll distract. We'll throw that down, get some mana. Oh, wow, we actually hit 8. Nice. Okay, so that was actually pretty decent then. The only problem is that's not going to help us generate more mana for anything. I just need to get browns and yellows from the board. Always Aussie day. So yeah, that's what I thought. So the end of the day probably won't be for a while then. End of Aussie day would be like 12 hours from now. So that means it's definitely not going to be done by the end of the stream, that's for sure. But that does mean it will be up by Friday, so we'll just have to do it more on Friday then. Okay, so we'll throw down Gorgolfa there. So if you put in Gorgolfa, who would you have to take out? Herdmaster? Sorry, what team are you referring to, Kawe? What team were you referring to with that? For low-level yellow team you showed, why not Gorgolfa? Normally you don't go Gorgolfa because, well, for low-level team, I'd assume you wouldn't have Gorgolfa traded. That's one of the reasons I didn't mention Gorgolfa. The other reason is Herdmaster, in many instances, can be better than a Gorgolfa, mainly because you use it for the cleanse off of Deathmark, whereas a Gorgolfa cannot give you that much-needed cleanse. That's the main difference. For Yellow Day, oh yeah, Gorgolfa. Well, the main reason I use Gorgolfa on Yellow Day, well, there's two reasons. One is because I use Amnesia, and of course Amnesia with Gorgolfa, you end up getting 1 HP every single turn, which helps out a lot, plus 1 attack. But it's mainly the 1 HP, which is really much needed. The other reason why I normally use Gorgolfa on Yellow Days instead of Herdmaster is because of the Herdmaster explodes all the yellow from the board, which makes him slightly less effective. Herdmaster's better on a purple day than he is on a yellow day, because Herdmaster on a yellow day is basically just destroying all the gems that you use, whereas on a purple day it explodes all the yellow, so it's exploding a color that's not the main color of your team. But if you do that on a yellow day, then sometimes you'll overextend and destroy way more yellow, and you'll basically remove more yellow than what was previously on the board. Whereas if you do it on a purple day, you're most likely going to generate more purple to the board than remove it from the explosion. That's the main reason. What is that? What is this post? What is this? Google.com. EOD Australia. Time. Google search. Oh, that's funny. Oh, and then it automatically brings you there. Interesting. How do you set up a link like that? That's actually pretty cool. That is really cool. And then it actually searches it for you. Oh, I need to click that link again. That is interesting. How do you set something like that up? Huh. Interesting. Never seen a link like that. Very interesting. Salty the troll. Interesting though. Yeah, no problem, Kawe. And if any of you guys have any other questions, feel free to leave them in chat. We'll still be around to answer all of them. Or at least the next half an hour or more. Oh, here's the site to do that? Sweet. I need to go use that later. That's pretty cool. And then it gives you the link for it. Sweet. And it's a short enough link that you could do it within games too that don't have a... Oh, I could probably do that in global chat too to troll people. Oh, that'd be great.
Mana surge.
They didn't hire a community manager, they hired a troll.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Let's see. I guess we just go for Princess. I mean, Queen Jezebel. I keep calling her Princess Elspeth. I don't think I'm ever gonna stop doing that now.
Mana surge.
Hey, Salty, I asked earlier, I don't know if you heard the question though. When do you think is the earliest I'll be able to show the 3.05 patch, do you think? Like this weekend, a couple weeks from now? Any time frame for that? Maybe now? I've been wanting to show it so badly ever since it became accessible. It's not even glitchy enough that it would be unseeable. Like, it seems pretty stable enough. Let's see. I'll throw down a little cleanse right there. HP buff. And get to the poke. You'll like this one. It probably says soon TM, isn't it? Let me guess. Googlesearch.com. How do I redeem codes Gems of War? Google search. What does that go to? What? Oh, is it working now? No. Link's still broken. Okay, so not for another 2 weeks? Aww, that's disappointing. Alright, we'll throw down Gorgolfa.
Mana surge.
Well, his skulls do basically nothing due to granite skin. We'll go and get our skulls back. We get our extra turn. Oh, wait, how do we hit for that? He has barrier. Oh well, I'm not going to question it. We probably hit a double skull, that's why I hit through it. It's really weird. Whenever, for some reason, barrier only stops one skull instance. If you get multiple skull instances, it will end up killing, because each individual one counts as its own damage instance, and barrier only blocks against one barrier instance. So even though you're doing like 200 something damage at once, it only blocks from half of that. So yep, still kills it. How will we go from here? Guess we'll go for an extra turn, hopefully. Or none of that. Okay, that works too. So we'll go for a skull into a Queen Jezebel. Hey, I did it right this time. And that'll be match. And TNS match. Oh yeah, I could also link that to people who ask. Normally I just do the link to the exact place where you use it. That's normally easier than to do that. I normally just give the redeem code and wherever the link is to the normal redeem code site thingy thing. You can't wait until you get the point where you have a good variety of teams leveled up. I know, once you get a nice base team, you can really start making as many teams as you want. All you really need is one really strong team, and then you can basically farm from there. Particularly if you can make a strong base team that has soul farming, because then you can do basically everything off that team, and then you have the luxury to build anything you want. It's also one of the reasons why I normally suggest starting with a Valkyrie as one of your first troops, because a Valkyrie you can build into a lot of other teams. Basically anything that uses blue you can build a Valkyrie into. And it actually allows you to have choices, because some troops that you start off with, depending on which ones you go for, may make you go into a dead end because you can't actually use them with other teams. But Valkyrie is definitely a pretty nice starting one where you can build it into almost everything. As long as the team is using at least one other blue troop, it's fine. You have a decent team. You're using Griffin, Knight, Crimson Bat, Valkyrie, and Def. Yep, that sounds pretty solid. You might want to switch out the Griffin Knight eventually, but other than that, that seems like a pretty much just like an end game team other than the Griffin Knight. But Griffin Knight's still pretty okay for earlier on. It gets a nice amount of yellow. It's a little bit bad to have a mix of true damage and physical damage like that, but I see that you're mainly using it for mana generation, and that's the main point of it in that team. Okay, let me go and... Why is this board so horrible? Why is every board so horrible? I don't even know who we should go for right here. I think we'll go for Gorgolfa and hope we don't get skulled, I guess. We'll go down that route. Only problem is I don't have follow-up mana. Yay! What do we do? What do we do? I guess we'll start on some of that mana. If we get another surge. Oh, come on. That was the exact move we were going to do. But I guess we have to force ourselves into a skull. If nothing else, 2 more skulls kills it. Or if we can get some other combo go. Oh, did I just leave that there? No, I think I dropped it. No, I had to have left it there. Even if I dropped it, I only would have put 1 more there. Oh, and he gets to devour. How lovely. Well, we might actually lose this team. Or lose this battle. I don't believe I've lost with this team once yet. And this might be the first one. That lucky devour right there.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Your soul farming team this week with Warlock, Dragon, Soul, Valkyrie, and Warlock for 136 souls per board. Wish you had fair. Yeah, once the crafting system comes out, I can almost guarantee everyone will be crafting 2 troops almost immediately. Dragon Soul and Ferris Ra. Maybe not to use together, but, well, technically you could use them together. But one of the 2 or both of them, a lot of people are going to craft, like, as soon as crafting system comes out. Because they're both the 2 best soul farming troops currently in the game. Well, technically Valkyrie is too, but of course everyone has Valkyrie. Valkyrie you end up getting within, like, your first day of playing, normally. Or maybe not the first day, but, you know, you get it really, really early. Because it's only a rare. Okay, well, we'll move that over, Get a princess up. We might be able to make a comeback here, hopefully. Don't want to lose with this. Gone pretty nice with it so far. It's still not the quickest of teams, but I do enjoy using this. It's refreshing to see a different build for once. Well, we'll go throw that down, get a Princess Elspeth into it. I mean, Queen Jezebel. Oh gosh. I'm never gonna stop calling her Princess Elspeth. What do we do? I think we shield. Oh, the only annoying part now, though, is he can pop our shield with a poison. 50% chance per turn he'll pop it. That's unfortunate. I think we still go for it, though, because we need it for the Gorgolfa. Unless it hit 3, which would be very unlikely. Queen, not Princess. Yeah, it's Queen. Oh, did I say Princess now? Did I say Princess Jezebel? It's Queen Jezebel. Wow. Maybe I should just call her Yes for now on, so there's no way I could possibly mess her name up. Let's see. It's like, what troop should I use? Yes. That's always funny whenever anyone does that to like a either or question. It's like, should we go for this or that? Yes.
Mana surge.
It doesn't answer the question. Let's see. Alright, am I really about to Gorgolfa just for Princess Elsa? Oh wait, I just realized something. No wonder why I can't actually buff it. Because, yeah, it's dead. I have to use it on herself, and that's the last cast we can do with her until we have to kill one of our own troops to be able to use her. But right here, we'll pop the... Oh, it should take on reds. Oh, wait. Did that even matter? No, it didn't. But, okay, we'll do that. We do not have enough to one-shot, surprisingly.
Mana surge.
How do we go about this? I think we... Oh, yeah, this actually kills it. For some reason, life drain, or whatever it's called. Oh, no! We end up summoning... Hell! We ended up summoning because it died. And then the skull hit the thing. What? Okay. Well, we still win. But yeah, she actually does still take damage even if she has a barrier on. It's a little bit weird. It's the first troop to actually have that kind of damage. I believe she has a life drain, it's called. It doesn't actually steal a life, but it reduces the life regardless of if they have barrier or not, which is a bit annoying. I wish it was just damage, but it doesn't actually break the barrier. I don't know, Salty, is that a glitch or intended? It feels like it's intended because of the wording of the ability, because it's the first one that has this specific wording. But do you know if that's intended? Yeah, I know, it's Queen Jezebel. But Salty, do you know if that's intended? That her HP drain, or yeah, the life drain that she does, it hits through barrier. Like, it will, if this has barrier, it will hit down its HP and will completely ignore the barrier completely. Is that intended or not? Because she basically, if a troop is already barriered, she just wastes their barrier, essentially. Because it still hits through the barrier. Okay, so let's go and... Where should we go for mana? Can't double drop a brown. I'm still gonna go for one, though. And then we can go for the other one. And that'll give us Gorgolfa. Then we can get something like Queen Jezebel up. We'll do that. And we'll just get Gorgolfa and go from there. Is intended, according to the guy that does the spoilers. There's a part of her spell that pops the barrier. Wait, what? There is a part of her spell that pops the barrier. There isn't any part of the spell that pops the barrier. As far as you know, wait. As far as you're aware of it, you'll double check though. Okay, but yeah, I'll try to see if I can go show it again real quick. Let me see, we might be able to show it now. Let me just try Gorgolfaing again. Oh, never mind, he's gonna break the barrier.
Critical.
Yeah, I'll try seeing if I can show it again before the stream ends. Should be able to, we have like 30 minutes. Should be able to get it to happen at least one more time before it ends. Let's go heal it back up. Get the kill. Actually, that might even be enough for kill. No, it won't be. Oh, I didn't even bother double checking its location for everything. It's not gonna hurt too badly though. He doesn't even have blood sucking yet. Even once he does, we could just fully heal back again and then be fine. Not to mention he's about to die any moment anyways. But we'll go get another Gorgolfa down, get the skull thing on again, see if we can get it twice so we can show the thing. Well, we get a bunch of mana. Throw this down. Throw the Emperina. Come on. Oh, I took the skull again to break the barrier. Trying to get it so it doesn't. Oops, 3 HP. I did not realize that was not enough. I should probably take a brown so we can kill off explosion. Or yellow, that works too, I guess. He'll take another skull, which does basically nothing to us. Take the purple right there. And blue. Oh, let me do that first. Oh, but then we don't get the blue. Well, blue's more important than taking the purple. So we'll take that, get up the explosion so we break the barrier. Or I mean, break the last 3 HP. Perfect, nice. Oh, nice area too for this cast. So we'll go... Oh, let me HP buff first so we don't kill it. Oh, it's about to Draculus as well. I might need a Princess Elspeth for that. Oh, that might kill. Oh, gotta kill. But we'll go throw that down. Okay, pure miss. And it breaks the barrier. Come on, I want to show it. It's gonna take us a while to actually get the barrier without getting it popped.
Mana surge.
Okay. Do I take the skull? Is that even enough damage? How much HP is that? No? I don't know. I'm not going to calculate it. We'll just do that. We'll just go the lazy way and do the guaranteed kill without double checking the other value. because the other value would have been reduced by 25%.
Mana surge.
Okay, and now we went off of pretty much anything. Let's see if I can go get this up real quick, though. So we'll throw this down once. Oh, nope, I killed it. Oops. Whoops. You'd love a Dragon Soul and a Gorgolfa. Yeah, Gorgolfa Dragon Soul is a really nice combo. Oh yeah, Ferris Raw and Famine is pretty nice to have too. Oh no, if I had only one troop to decide to craft as the very first troop, I probably would go for Dragon Soul. And surprisingly, that was the first troop, or at least the first legend I ever got on my second Let's Play account, which was pretty amazing. But yeah, if I had to craft like literally any troop in the game as my very first troop, based on what's currently available, it would definitely be Dragon Soul. Next up would probably be Ferris Raw, then Famine, then actually there's a lot of options from it. Really depends what kind of build you kind of want to make. Because you can really start making focused builds depending on how they make the crafting system. Because if it allows you to make literally anything relatively easy, or not even relatively easy, but you know, just build up like your perfect dream team of 4, and then you're basically set forever. Other than for kingdom leveling and everything. But as far as like your team synergy, you're set forever. You'd love a Famine nerf, yeah. Famine is still pretty ridiculous, even in its current state. I don't even know if the change that they're going to be making to it's going to be enough to really fix it. I'm hoping it will be, but we'll have to see in time if adding Mana Shield, having the negation to Mana Drain will actually fix it or not. Like, for example, that Mana Shield is eventually going to be getting immune to Mana Drain, though I'm not quite sure that will even be enough to really stop it. I hope it does, but we'll find out when it actually gets implemented. Oh, buy Venoxia. Wait, what? Your first legend was Venoxia. You thought she was good, and then you got Crimson Bat, and 2 days later, and you're like, buy Venoxia? Yeah. Venoxia, I don't know exactly what's up with Venoxia. It's been pretty bad for a while now. They even buffed it up to, a 4 true damage instead of the previous 2 that it had. Because the 2, it was pretty dated. It had that since the game came out. Back in the day, it was pretty strong, back when 2 true damage was actually effective. But yeah, it ended up, it's not effective anymore, obviously. Which is why it's not really used much. Even at 4, it's basically pointless. Oh, where's Salty? I can show this again. Is Salty here? Hello, Salty, are you still here? I have the setup for it, for the glitch, if you haven't seen it yet. Tell me you're still here. Salty, we need you. Come, Salty. Say something in chat. Oh, wait a second, just so she can see this. Because we have the setup for the glitch, or I think it's a glitch. It might be intended, but I want to show it to her just in case it is a glitch. Salty! Okay, good. Salty's here. Okay. But Salty, this is basically the thing I was referring to. It has Drain, Life Drain. I don't know if this is intended, but when you do this, it has Barrier right now. You can see it has 44 HP. If we go and do it, it will now have a 8 HP. So it just hit right through the barrier and drained down its life, even though it already had barrier on it. I don't know if that's intended or not, but that's how it currently works. Water. Anyways. Oh, now that we showed that, back in we go. When is the redeem code coming up? Unfortunately, not today. Actually, I should probably change that text, so it's already so late into the stream, I might as well not even touch it. But the Gems of War website got hacked, and currently redeem codes are down. It will be fixed by the end of today, but as far as the end of the stream, it will not be fixed by then. So we're just going to give out an extra one on Friday, due to not being able to give one out today, unfortunately.
Mana surge.
But yeah, the website's down, and it won't be up till the end of Australia time, which is in like 5-10 hours from now. And the stream's ending in like 30 minutes, so unfortunately, won't be up by time we finish. Yes, Max. Daily tasks will be coming to PC and mobile. Not next patch, but I believe the patch after next patch. the event things are going to be coming to PC Mobile. As far as you are aware, it's working as intended. Okay, so that is intended. Okay, that's what I thought, because it says drain life instead of what it normally would. Like, I don't know what it would normally say, but it's the first time the drain life phrase was ever used. You should probably fix this box, though. It has a true damage box, even though it's not actually true damage. Well, I guess it kind of is. Never mind. I guess that kind of makes sense. But maybe you might want to make some kind of box that has, like, drain life or something? I don't know. Just to kind of clarify on it. Because the way it interacts, it almost does look like a glitch. Because it's the only troop that actually interacts that way. Okay, well, we'll go and throw down Queen Isabel, get the kill there. Oh, Death Mark. We'll just let it sit. We can cleanse it off with any of our next casts. So, as long as Death Mark doesn't kill it now, we're fine. Good. Sure, we'll HP buff it, and then we'll Grogolfa. Either of them cleanse, but we'll do that first, because why not? There goes Spirit Fox. Oh, maybe I should have done that the other way around. Fail. Didn't realize Spirit Fox would go off. Let's see. I think I'll just take yellow. Or do we go for... let me go for Skull and do one of these 2 extra turns. Oh, come on. Why couldn't we get double yellow? Double yellow or purple there with extra turns. We got neither. Let's see. Not much to do here. I guess we'll take a purple into a blue and hope for a yellow, which we miss. We'll take the Skull, which is nothing. And... ooh, yes, we can drop that. So we'll move that over. Oh, it's not enough mana, though. Oh, that is. So we'll go and throw down our Skull thing. Hopefully get the kill. Yes, extra turn kill. Ooh, that's a bit annoying. Okay. So let me go and heal that up. Cleanse it. Throw it again. Go from there. Throw it again. Get the Princess on it. Actually, I might take a Skull next turn, then Princess. I mean, Queen. Queen. It's Queen Isabel, not Princess. We'll throw that down, and here's our win, assuming it doesn't die to Death Mark. Or and even if it does, we have a Skull. And that's match. You think it was Orion? Thank you, Salty. Your first legend was Behemoth from a code? Was it really? That's pretty lucky. Yeah, the first legend I ever got was Shadow Dragon. And I actually got it back when Shadow Dragon was pretty good. These days, Shadow Dragon is pretty lackluster, mainly because its final trait is abysmally bad. Relative to other troops of the similar traits, it is so ridiculously low. It only gains 1 attack per purple that it takes, whereas many other troops, whenever it takes a color, gains like 2 to all stats or some kind of ridiculous number like that. The one on Shadow Dragon is really dated right now. I don't know if they're ever going to get around to kind of adjusting that, but it doesn't even synergize with him either. He doesn't really have anything that makes him better off of attack. Would love if they ever make you do something like true damage related, like maybe do like 2 random damage to an enemy or something, just something true damage related. But yeah, in Shadow Dragon, mainly in his current state, only thing you ever use it for is mainly to generate mana for either Elamagrim or for Shadow Dragon. Those are about the only 2 things you ever use Shadow Dragon for anymore.
Mana surge.
Speaking of Orion, oh wait, no, that's a spoiler. Pretend I didn't say anything. Oh, Orion's getting reworked? There's a lot of things that need rework, but I'm glad to see Orion finally getting it. You do realize, I don't know if you've... Salty, didn't you only come in, like, recently, like, the past several months? But, I believe Orion has been rebalanced, like, 4 or 5 times now. And it's still useless. Though hopefully, if you guys rework it again, it'll finally not be useless. There was only one patch when Orion was not useless, and that was when traits first came out, because he was one of the many traits that had, or one of the many troops that had a 100% chance to do true damage on skulls. Though even then, he wasn't even the best of those kind of troops. He was just kind of one of them that had it. But yeah, even then he kind of wasn't the best, or even an option. Elamagrim? Elamagrim. Don't I say that? Elamagrim. 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 Elamagrim? Ellie... Isn't that Ellie? Isn't that how you say it? Do I always keep saying it so incorrectly? Elamagrim? That's how I always say it. Elamagrim. Elamagrim? I don't know. Am I saying it that wrong, or... I don't know. I say a lot of words wrong. That wouldn't be the first. You call him Grimmy. That works too. We'll go move that over. Move that over. Move that over. We're getting like no mana. We don't actually need most of this. But we'll throw that down, get the extra turn. Of course it doesn't pop, but we can just explode and then use the queen for the final poke.
Mana surge.
Oh, he's not getting a rework? Aww. Well, we'll go take the skull. Ellie more grim? Oh, it's more? Wait, Ellie more grim? Ellie more grim. Ellie more grim? I prefer Maw. It even kind of has that in it, like M-A-U. I guess I'm saying it more like M-A-W. Ella more grim. I don't know, I still like Ella more grim more. I'm probably making the entire dialect of this game completely incorrect, or whatever you call that. Like how you pronounce everything. That's not dialect. That's not dialect. Actually, what is dialect? Dictionary, go. Dialect. Or maybe that was correct. This definition is too long for me to read right now. Incorrect. Let's see. How do you know sentences? Not Lee? Wait, Ellie? Oh, it's not Lee, it's Le? Elle McGrim? Ellie McGrim? Ellie? Elle? 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 Ellie? Allah? Allah. Let's see. Well, let me see. Ellie McGrim. Ella McGrim? Ellie Mar Grim. Ellie Mar Grim. Still looks like Ella McGrim to me. Terminology? No, terminology isn't right either. You broke him. I'm broken. You broke the Tacet. Must be repaired. Let's see. What will go claim our little defend reward thing? Which is basically nothing. No, not Lay. I just said Lee. It's not L. I'm not saying Lay. It's L-E. L-E as in left. Le. L-E. L-A. L-Le. Left. Le. Le? How did I not? Yeah, I don't know. No Lee. Ella. Ella? But left. Le. Le? Le. Yeah, left. What? Ella Margrim. Margrim? Oh no. Yes, Bridget. What did Bridget say? Ellie or Ella Margrim. Ella Margrim. Ella Margrim? I've always been excessively bad at pronouncing things. That's never changed. I've never once ever been good at pronouncing things. Oh, there we go. L left Margrim. No, Timothy. That's great. I think you were close enough the way you were saying it compared to how you butchered some of them. This is great.
Mana surge.
Please not the Umbrella song. What's the Umbrella song?
Mana surge.
You're so close. But never gonna give him, no, never gonna get him a Malgrim. That's great. Umbrella? What's up with the umbrella? Wait, what? You said it right one time. Well, that's gonna be the only time I'll ever say it correctly.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Under your umbrella? Oh, is that how you say it? Elamagrim? Elamagrim. Isn't that what I've already been saying, Elamagrim? Haven't I already been saying Elamagrim this entire time? Oh, oh no! Oh, by the way, we need a cancel button. How is this not a thing? I haven't done this for a while. But why is there no cancel button, Salty? We need a cancel button. Why is there not a cancel button? Why? Actually, I didn't even check. Does the 3.05 version have a cancel button? I actually haven't bothered checking yet. I hope it does. We need a cancel button. I clicked the ability and there's no way to unclick. Oops, I almost just clicked on her. Oops, I can't unclick the click I just made on her. Fail. But yeah, there we go. So yeah, there's no cancel. Fail. Okay, well let's go and redeem the fail. Reclaim that kill. Ella McRim? Let's see. Let's go heal it back up so I don't fail like that again. And then get the kill. Actually, it won't be a kill because we didn't get the buff that should have been on him. Alright, we'll just throw that down even though it's damage short. Mainly just doing that for Gorgolfa's mana.
Mana surge.
Yeah, I haven't done it for a while. I'm pretty good about not accidentally casting something when I shouldn't. Or I've gotten a lot better on it. I used to do that a lot, but when I'm not paying attention like that, I sometimes do it. But it's never normally too big of a deal. I haven't done it once in Guild Wars. That would only be the really consequential place where doing that would be bad. Ella McGrim. Ella McGrim. Ella McGrim? Ella McGrim. Ella McGrim. Ellie McGrim. Ella McGrim. Ella McGrim. There we go. Ella McGrim. Everyone in the office is listening to you pronounce this. Well, that's okay. Why do you say lay? That is I'm not saying lay or Lee. Ella McGrim. How else do you pronounce L-A-H? Le. Like, how else do you pronounce L-E-H? You got it once. Yeah, I'm probably gonna never get it again. You need a... how about this, Salty? See if you can get a clip of just when I say it correctly. You can actually go back into the stream as well. But if someone could get the clip of it the exact time I said it correctly, I could probably just listen to that and then get it right. The stream of helping Tacet pronounce words. I know. I hope you guys play the game. You guys help me pronounce words. That sounds like a good trade-off. Let's see. Oh, it goes Darkening Queen. Queen Jezebel. I keep getting her name wrong too. Keep calling her Elspeth. But go throw that down. That is a lot of work. That probably would be, but how many times I said it? Probably. You sometimes do on voice on Discord. On voice, what's that? If only there were voice chats like Discord. Oh yeah. That would probably be the easiest way to do it. That probably would. I just like never use Discord, but I guess we could do that someday. The devs could teach me how to pronounce all the words I say incorrectly. That or they're gonna troll me by giving me the wrong pronunciation for everything. But yeah, we could do that one day. Because normally people don't actually hear the names of all the troops, other than by me for the most part. And I'm probably butchering at least half of them, if not more. Let's see. We'll go and throw down our heal. You should get the guy that voices Mana Surge to do every troop in the game. That would be pretty cool. That would also be pretty costly though, since I'm pretty sure they hired someone out of their office, or you know, not like, you know, in their office, someone external to that. I don't know. Not quite sure who did the audio thingy. Then it would be Ellie Dog. Ellie Dog. Let's see. Get in Aussie twang. I don't have any Aussie twang. The only accent I really have is New Jersey accent. That's about the only one. And there isn't really much of an accent to New Jersey, except how you say like a couple words. A couple words. The only one I can really think of off the top of my head is everyone from New Jersey only calls it Jersey. They don't really normally call it New Jersey. And the other one is actually just talk fast. I don't know if there's actually any kind of other slur. Oh, they also say route instead of I mean they say route instead of route. I don't know why. I always felt route as R, like route, like R-O-O-T, because everyone just pronounces it as route instead of route. I don't know if that's a New Jersey thing. That might just be a northern thing. Other than that, New Jerseyans normally talk quickly. And normally I do that. A bit too much sometimes. Let's see. Just go here. What's that? Oddcast.com home. Demos? TDW, that link. And type in the box. Click say it. Elamogrim. Elamogrim? Is that right? Elamogrim? 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 Yeehaw? Yeehaw. Yeehaw. Sounds like a horse or a donkey or something. I don't understand how you pronounce EH. Yeehaw. Okay. Anyways. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Okay, well, let's move that. Say element. Okay, element. Say the first part of troops' names the same way. Ellie McGrim. L. That's exactly how I'm already saying it. Or Ellie. Ellie McGrim. Ellie McGrim? Ellie McGrim. Is that right? Ellie McGrim. Is that correct? Did we finally get it? Ellie McGrim.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Why? No. Am I saying even more incorrect? What? I can almost not keep my eyes opening. I'm laughing so much. Gosh, my right eye. Why do I keep saying Lee? Okay, we might need to not end the stream until we finally get this. So Ella McGrim, right? Ella McGrim. Ella McGrim? Ali McGrim. Ella McGrim? Ella McGrim. It's Ella McGrim then, right? It has to be that. I'm giving up at Ella McGrim. If that's not right, we're just sticking with it. We're sticking with Ella McGrim. Ella McGrim. That's what I'm already saying. Ella McGrim. Ella McGrim. How's that incorrect? That's literally what we're saying right now. It's not Ma, it's Maw. Ellie Malgrim. Ellie Malgrim? Ellie Malgrim. There we go. Ellie Malgrim. Is that correct? Or am I saying even more incorrect than normal? Ellie Malgrim. Say the name. Why the Lee? I'm not saying Lee. I'm saying La or whatever it is. I don't know. E Lee. E Lee? Allah. I am saying leader. Ela. 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 Ela McGrim? Ela McGrim. Ela McGrim? Is that correct? Oh, now I'm doing wrong moves. Ela McGrim. That's about as close as I'm gonna get. Ela Malgrim. Eli Malgrim? Eli Malgrim. No, you're saying E. Eva Malgrim. Eva Malgrim. E? Iha? Yeah. Ela Malgrim. Never leave. Ela Malgrim. Ela Malgrim? Ela Malgrim. Ela Malgrim? No E? I'm not saying E. I don't know what there goes are. I think we just lost the battle. The E is not long. Ella McGrim. Ella McGrim? Ella McGrim. That's what I've been saying though. That's Ella Malgrim. Ella Malgrim. Ella Malgrim. Ella Malgrim? Ella Malgrim. Let's get the hashtag never Lee. Ella Malgrim, we did it! So it is Ella Malgrim then. Is that right? Ella Malgrim? Ella Malgrim. Did we finally get it? Right on time too, because it's actually now we still have like 4 minutes. But Ella Malgrim. We did it, Reddit. There we go. We got it. How did I just say it again? Wait. Now I'm going to say it incorrectly. But I did it once correctly, so we're done. I'm done for tonight. We're out. I'm going to not say it ever again, so I can never say it incorrectly. I'll need to recheck the recording at this time, and then I'll relearn based on what I just said. KrissTigger next? How do I say KrissTigger incorrectly? KrissTigger? KrissTigger? KrissTigger. KrissTigger. It depends how you pronounce the Y. Other than the Y, what am I really pronouncing wrong in that one? But anyways, I think I should end out the stream. That was... that was... I don't even know what that was, but... Never! Yeah, I think I am going to be heading off too for the night. Let's see. Let's just throw the Gorgolfa into Princess Elspeth. I mean, into Queen Jezebel. I'm still going to call her... I don't know why I'm starting to do that now too. I never had that issue until Princess Elspeth came into the game. Obviously. Tacet deserves a PhD in phonetics for his effort. Crystalax? KrissTigger? Crystalax? Crystalax? Crystalinax? KrissTigger? Crystalinax? Do you know any girls named Christine? KrissTigger. KrissTigger. KrissTigger? Tenaxes? KrissTigger. I think we should leave it at Ella Malgrim. Malgrim? Lieb McGrim? I'm already messing it back up. We'll continue our make all of the words pronounced correctly again on Friday if we have people trying to do that again. I don't know. Oh, we'll get better at it. Eventually, sometime soon, TM, we will know how to pronounce everything. I will. I'm pretty sure you guys do, and I'm just butchering it and making everyone who thinks they know it correctly start to pronounce it incorrectly. But we'll learn in time. Anyways, I am heading off for tonight for sleep. Oh, is the codes working? I don't think it is. Let me just double check before we end. No, it's still down. But yeah, we'll have be back on Friday. We'll give out the redeem codes then because it will be fixed by then. But yeah, I'm heading out for tonight. Hope you all have a wonderful week. We will be back on Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we normally are. Friday and Saturday, both those times, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Other than that, I'll see if I can get the, I don't know, I'll probably get the Let's Play video out and probably something Defend video related. Since I'm the Paragon this week, we can actually get some good data on it. So I'm probably going to be testing a couple different Defends, as well as just the very overpowered ones that everyone uses, and kind of do a best defense team video, because some people have been requesting for that. And I know some people will hate that video because they don't want even more of the same overpoweredness being used. But a lot of people have requested it, and I haven't done a best teams or best defend teams video for like 5 months now. So everything I used to have is pretty dated. Anyways, have a good night, everyone. See you all on Friday or whenever, and have a wonderful week. See you all later, and best of luck with everything. Goodbye. Oh, also feel free to leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed. Really helps out a lot. Keep forgetting to mention that. But yeah, other than that, thank you. Have a wonderful time, and see you all later. Goodbye, everyone.